Yo, Green, look what happened when the game got sloppy. Introducing the Lone Ranger, Akeem Mosabi. The horses were big, the 10-gallon tracks. The hood Cowboys with the 10-gallon raps, racking ACG.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello.
Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Eastern Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Cleveland Cavaliers intent on protecting home court. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And so in the game for the Magic, Harris at the 4, Vucevic in the middle. Victor Oladipo is out there with Hazonia as the Prophet in at the small forward.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. It goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Jones. Rebounded by Vucevic. Here's the Prophet. Mozgov covering. The dish to Oladipo. Now the pass to Hazonia. Offline with his 3. Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
The kick out to Oladipo. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And here we go with the Magic fast break. That is good.
There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
Magic on defense. Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by Harris.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
And it's Vucevic missing.
And typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Great look there, but off target.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. Shumpert, no good.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Here's the Prophet. The shot. And it comes off the front of the rim.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Shumpert passes to Mr. Fundamentals. Back to Shumpert. 5 on the clock. From deep. No luck. Nice D from Oladipo.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. LeBron outside. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by the Magic. Well, LeBron had kind of a slow start to this season. His return to Cleveland last year.
Yeah, he got off to a bit of a slow start. He had some nagging-type injuries, but things turned around, and LeBron was eventually able to get the clubhouse atmosphere where he wanted.
Here's the Prophet. Six to shoot. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
And that one's good.
And that atmosphere that LeBron was after, I mean, he described it as wanting a family-like atmosphere.
Here's the Prophet. 6 points for him. Hazanya. Shumpert with some nice D.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
No good. And Orlando the other way now.
And to touch on the Cleveland atmosphere, you know, you could see as the season unfolded, it became a big part of what LeBron was able to accomplish in Miami, starting to work itself into that roster.
And it's Vucevic missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And he gets one to fall, and now one out of his first 4.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Vucevic. Jason Smith comes in for Harris. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Prophet. And it's Payton in for Hazanya. Now here's Williams. Thompson dishes to Smith. Williams kicks to Smith. Rebound by Smith. Orlando's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And the basket by Payton.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Thompson misses. Orlando leading. Here's Smith, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And it's slammed in by Farishon.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. And the Magic struggled last season, still waiting on one of their young stars to just take that next step.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Toward the end of the year, the Magic saw leaps from Oladipo and from Elfrid Payton.
Yeah, I like those two young guys, Kevin, but it's hard to compete in the NBA without a top 20 scorer.
Love check in for Tristan Thompson. And a switcher also for Orlando. Fournier's checked in for Oladipo. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Left side Jefferson. Stolen by Gordon. And now Orlando on the break.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Smith the pass to Jefferson. That three off the mark.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. Peyton left side. Now the feed to Fournier. Outside Gordon. 5 to shoot. Pass to Fournier from deep. The shot is off. And Cleveland will come the other way. Now Cleveland moving it up. Nice shot by Smith.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Magic leading by 3. 1:44 left in the first. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And watching Evan Fournier, he's an intriguing 2-guard prospect. Saw his minutes, Greg, spike last season after getting traded at the deadline.
Yeah, he finally had the chance to get in and prove himself. Had a few strong outings in the second half of last year.
Boy, I like the height that Evan Fournier has as a 2-guard. I mean, he doesn't have the lateral quickness that you'd like to see in that position. But as he gains strength, I think he should at least be capable and competent on the defensive end.
To the middle, here's Dedmon, and that one is hammered home.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And the Cavaliers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. And back to Fournier, his real upside is on offense. Streaky three-point shooter, a crafty ball handler, and good vision from a passing standpoint. He just needs time on the floor and to continue to keep developing.
Channing Frye's checked in for Orlando. Now here is Smith. 5 points in the game. Here's Peyton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Now it's a 4-point Magic lead. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Magic.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Now here's Fry, following the miss by Anderson Varejao. From downtown, wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Jefferson. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
James checked in for Kevin Love. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
Smith drives in, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Varejao dishes to Williams. Off target from outside. And